Hi, welcome to my channel, All My Plants. My name is Jen. Today I am going to repot, you can kind of see it up there, Monstera aurea. Actually, it's two of them here. I'm going to pot them together, I think in this pot, if they'll fit. They may or may not. It's the biggest pot I have though. And also my Monstera standleyana. I'm going to put it in this pot with a bamboo stake because this one has broken. And it's been that way for a few days, so it's not the best. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with the small one. So I've got this stake here that I'm gonna use. It's just a piece of bamboo I've cut to size. Actually, I cut it in a video. I can't remember what I put the other half in. Marble dragon or something like that. Mottled dragon. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way so I can get to my soil here. Okay. Got so much going on in here today. It is 9,000 degrees. That's why I'm recording in here when I'm normally in my laundry room slash plant room on the handy dandy washing machine workspace. We work with what we have. Today it's my dining room table. So, I got my preview over here today on my phone because I can't see that far to see if you can see what I'm seeing. This plant, like, it was growing really, really well until I put it in a bit too much sun. And the stake rotted. So that was a bummer. My bird's getting antsy. He hears me talking. Jake, if you saw that video, he's wondering who I'm talking to. Oh wow, so this was actually grabbing this stick. I don't see where the root is. Oh, there we go. More to the bottom. Well, this is fun. Yeah, so that rotted and broke. Poor thing. Poor thing. We'll get it straightened out though. Yeah, you can maybe see there. I'll try to zoom in as well. That leaf is burnt. This leaf is burnt. It had a rough go of it in the greenhouse. Not sure if I'm going to put it back out there or not. I have a shelf up here. I might just stick it up there. It dries really fast up there though because that shelf is like 6 feet high, 6 feet off. Like it goes the whole length of the room or width. I'm not worried about this soil. Like there's nothing wrong with this plant other than that the stake went. So in the interest of not making a huge mess, there we go. And I probably will just put some fresher soil on top here. Doesn't matter which ends up, does it? Oh, I guess I could have centered that a bit. I knocked some of this soil off, huh? Alright. This looks awful. Like I've beheaded the poor thing. Alright. It's got some nice looking roots though. Oh, I put bark in the bottom of it. Why did I do that? Maybe I just didn't want the soil to fall through. I have no idea why I've done that. But there is like, it's a layer of bark down there. Just trying to gently loosen this. I did propagate this. I have 2 cuttings of it. They're slowly growing. And then I have another one that's in the greenhouse. That one's doing good. It's in pretty much full shaded. It never gets touched by a ray of sunshine. I had thought about potting them together, but I don't think I'm going to. Wow, this is really dry. Considering it looked very wet on top, very dry everywhere else. Alright, that should be enough soil that we can kind of get it standing up straight. Boy, look at this mess. My husband's gonna kill me. I don't know if you can see it, like, there's just dirt everywhere. Alright, that's one cutting. Or, well, I guess it's one plant. I'm afraid to pull these other 2 apart. Okay. So... I'm just gonna worm that one down in there. Maybe I should put some soil in the bottom of this now that I knocked most of it off. Let's do that. Soil mix. My soil mix here, it's the same one. Same one I use for pretty much everything. And if you had questions about it, I hopefully answered them in my last video on this channel. But yeah, I use it for pretty near everything. And so far, so good. I could put significantly more in the bottom of there. I don't think I want it to sit that low in the pot. All right, more it is. It is so hot here today. I think yesterday was worse. The heat index yesterday was 128 degrees Fahrenheit, which is miserable. This guy is on the left. Like, it's growing in a very weird position, but it has been leaned over because I don't know when it broke exactly, but I noticed that yesterday it was leaning weird and I thought it was just growing off. No, it had broken, so it was falling over. Yeah, so it kind of had started to like grow weird to face the light, to grow up. So that's not ideal. This poor plant. I love this plant. This is one of my favorite monsteras, actually. I think this not standleyana, it's Celtipicana. I think that is definitely my favorite, but this one here, it's a good plant. It grows well. Beautiful when it's variegated. Well, I mean, this one has always been variegated. It's just gotten better as it's gotten more mature. I haven't really noticed it size up or anything like that, and I really, you know, that's not my main goal with this plant. I just want to grow this plant to enjoy it. Whatever size the leaves may be, however it may look. All right, now let's see if we can kind of get this pole in here prettier. Okay, I guess we'll reuse some of these pieces of plant Velcro. I'm not going to zip tie it on here too tight because it has to relearn to grab the pole, so this might be a thing where I kind of get it on here loosely today and then it doesn't actually sit straight or up against the pole for a few days, because I will tighten and pull it up slowly but surely because I don't want to break it, you know. I'm making a mess because that's what I do. I can't even tell where this was on the pole. I have no idea from which direction. I'm probably ripping all the roots off messing with it. We're gonna go this way. Yeah? Yeah. I think I can get right in there. Okay. Oh. There we go. So, anywho, you hear my bird whistling back here? That's the cockatiel. He's got lots to say all of a sudden. He's a very handsome and charismatic fellow. Pardon me, I'm trying to lose my voice. I think we're all like half sick around here. It's not the plaga. We already went and got tested for that, you know, because we're all kind of everywhere. It's something else. There's always something going around. Always something. Need some more Velcro. I say Velcro, I guess it's plant tape, plant Velcro. I don't know. It's Velcro brand, that's all I could tell you. I cut it in half up the center too because I just don't want huge pieces of it showing. It's just a matter of preference. That's the only reason I do that. Trying to figure out if I can get this other one on this same skinny little support, and I don't think I can. Maybe I can poke it through in between. This is where I break it. Oh, go. I planted it on a side and now I've decided I don't want it there, so I just poked it through. What did happen to my Velcro? It stuck to my pants. Okay. Peekaboo. 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 He's so cute. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. He's got a lot to say, doesn't he? And that's all the time. Lord, I am pulling this pole everywhere. I don't imagine it'll sit very well until I get these this watered in a little bit, because it's pretty dry soil right now. And this is the one I'm afraid to, you can see it kind of shooting out. Maybe I can zoom in on that, but it's kind of shooting out at a weird angle. That's the one that I'm afraid to pull back to strap on here right now. We'll see how far it goes. I don't want it to crack or break. That's about as far as I'm willing to push it. So I'm going to strap it, and it's going to look weird, but as time passes, it will slowly but surely go closer to this support if I've left the Velcro long enough to reach it. The internodal spacing on this is fairly tight, so it's like hard to get down in between it without damaging the previous leaves. I had the same problem when I was trying to propagate it. It's just kind of tight. But okay, that looks weird. Not bad. I'll zoom in so you can kind of see that. It looks okay. It looks a little weird. They always look a little weird, it seems like. Especially the vinier ones, when I first stake them or trellis them or anything like that. But they do sort themselves out. And if they don't, then I guess we'll be back to do that again. Alright, I'm gonna move this guy aside. Alright, we're gonna scrape up a little bit of this dirt out of the way. That all fell right back through. Good job. Alright. This guy here, I know this is probably going to make me look like an insane person. It's just a piece of PVC. I don't expect the monstera will grab it or anything like that. I'm just looking for support so that this plant stops falling over, crawling out of the pot, and it'll be two, so I'm going to kind of try to put them back to back in here. I don't know how that's going to work out. We're going to see. But yeah, so I'm not looking for it to grab this or anything, just for a little bit of support. I've got some standleyana dirt in there. This is going to be fun to do by myself. All my people with hands are gone. My husband's not here at the moment. My youngest daughter has the plague. Not that plague, but a different plague. And then the middle daughter, I think she's with her girlfriend. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm eating it. So yeah, I'm going this solo. But this is the plant, water spots and all. It's the Monstera aurea. I love this plant. This is its newest leaf on this one. Yeah. And it's got another one that's going to pop out here in a few days, it looks like. Or just start to pop out. But like, there we go. You can kind of get a view of it that way. But yeah, that new leaf hasn't quite hardened off yet, but it's got nice variegation when it does. I'm going to wrestle this guy out of the pot. Maybe. And hopefully not make too much of a mess. Oh, I can hear it crunching and like the roots on the side of the pot kind of letting go in there. This is great for my shoulder. And this spider is bad for my mental health. Come on, buddy. Can we just not? Where'd it go? That's even better. I don't know where it went. Okay, anyway, hopefully it's not the bitey kind. We have a few bitey kind around here, like brown recluse, black widow come to mind that I've seen. Oh, there he is. I don't think it's either. Well, we have like orb weaver spiders that do bite, but usually not unless you somehow provoke them. Ugh. I may need tools. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need tools. Butter knife. I've got a stand of pine trees in my front yard, and I was out there mowing the grass, I think it was last year, and felt something bite me, and I had no idea what it was, so I was freaking out, and I'm like trying to strip my shirt off, and I'm running for the house, and it was just it was a little spider, and it was the most colorful thing. It was blue, yellow, and black, and it was very pretty. Small, it looked like a little spiky ball, looked like a large kidney stone or something. But yeah, they're, I think, generally harmless. As far as I know, I didn't have any kind of reaction or anything, but it just freaked me out because I didn't know at first what had chomped me. Come out. Oh, yay. Let's see. Ooh. Roots were all the way down into the drainage holes. Can you see that? I'll try to zoom in so that you can see. Like, it has much better roots than I expected. They're even better on this side. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. How much do I want to untangle this? At least some, I guess, huh? Let's do some. We're going to do it right into this pot that it was in. Oh my gosh, maybe not, because that is like, whew, they're in there. I don't really want to destroy them. Some of them are coming off because they're kind of dry and brittle. That's not great. It's not ideal. This dries so fast. It's out in the greenhouse, so grows fast, dries fast. I wonder if I could just mash the two of them in there together and not have to untangle all these roots. Oh geez, I may not have a big enough pot here. You ever bite off more than you can chew? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. And I don't want to go to town tonight. Because town, like where I can actually buy a pot for this, is half hour, 45 minutes away. We're going to proceed and hope for the best. Lord, I can see where the roots were wrapped around in the previous pot, and I didn't untangle those either. Oh, they're meaty. They're meaty. I grew this from a cutting not that long ago. All right, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out for me. Probably not, huh? Let's see. Okay, I may have to take a break and go find a pot. I didn't want to use like a nursery pot, but I think I might have to. I'll just have to find a nice cover pot to go over a 18-inch or 20-inch nursery pot. Okay, hold that thought, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have my life figured out. I found this pot. We drilled holes in the bottom of it. It's actually like a drop-in. You can see it's got a center thing that sticks up. It's like a drop-in, like refill seasonal planter type thing. You just drop the refill in. But I'm gonna use it to put monsteras in, I think. It's got this like, that thing in the middle. So I think I'm gonna put bark down in there. I know that seems like a really bizarre thing to do. And it's basically just because I want to hold everything up a bit more. Just a bit. Now I know why there's always bark in the bottom of my planters. And hopefully, we drilled like pretty big holes, so hopefully this will keep everything from falling through the holes. There we go. Complete with free rocks. Do they package this by weight? Because these are like the 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th and 11th rocks I pulled out of here. I don't need the rocks. Thank you, but I don't need them. So those are those guys. This dude out of here. Oops, forgot that really long root. Actually gonna be on that side. All right, get this dude out of the way. Okay, and then, oh gosh, I'm eating it. And then this is the other one, which is lovely. You can see the newest leaf is this one right here, which is gonna have some nice variegation when it finally hardens off. Let's see if we can get this one out. I'll smush it. I'm gonna smush it. I'm not recording, am I? I thought I forgot to turn the mic on, because that's me. Yeah, these guys just like took off. I'm not sure how old they were cuttings once upon a time. I'm not sure how old they are. Oh boy, this is gonna be messy. I'll just do it over top of this. Oh, not that messy. Okay, messy enough. I can't do anything that's not messy, can I? Once again, some really nice roots. All the way around there. I'm just going to loosen some of them. I'm not looking for perfection here. All right, let's see. Will they smush in back to back? They will. All right, I forgot to put the pole in. I want to mash that in the middle. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I waited far too long to do this. Okay. Velcro. Scissors. I guess I don't have to hold them, do I? I'm waiting for the whole pot and everything to roll over there. You know, I might actually leave this Velcro chunky. This way? All right. My crooked pole. Okay. Hopefully I've got enough soil mixed up here to fill this bad boy. But check that out. It's such a pretty plant. It is. It is. All right. Lots of dirt now. I say dirt. There's hardly any dirt in this dirt. I wonder how big this pot is. I'm gonna say it's oval now. From mashing the two monsteras and they're side by side. I'm gonna say this is like an 18-inch. Might be bigger than that. 20? Nah, it's maybe 18. I had another one. It was really, really huge though, and I didn't want to. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna go offside with that pole. No, I really don't want it there. I want it in the center. Fight with it. Where's that thing at? Okay, back where it belongs, or where I think it belongs. Okay, some soil on this side, maybe that'll hold it in place. No idea where I'm going to put this when I bring it in for the winter. No idea. It was much, much smaller last winter. I think it might have been cuttings last winter. I can't remember. It could be full of myself and other things. Alright. Some soil on this side. Boy, this pot is really being deformed by these monsteras. It's like really oval looking. Tease, what it is. It'll be alright. It's gonna have to be because I don't have a bigger pot right now. I don't want to go to town. Alright, I'm going to pick this up and shake the heck out of it because of the bark in the bottom, I know there's like gaps down there and I want those to kind of fill in. So let's see, how heavy is this thing? Well, it's not that bad yet. Not that bad to water it the first time. Okay, a little bit more. I guess I need to go to town and buy more soil though, because this is like what I have left. So, just not today. All right, let me go water these guys, and I will try to get them in the frame to show you what they look like. But it's in there. I may or may not be able to pick it up afterwards. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is. While I'm thinking about it, I've been trying to figure out, are these large form or small form monstera? And like the biggest leaf on either one of these is probably this one here, the secondary fenestration. For now anyway. I don't know, this one over here is a close second. But I've heard that if it has the ruffled petiole at the where the petiole connects to the leaf, and that if the internodal spacing is tight, that it's large form. But then I've heard if the internodal spacing is a little bit looser and there's no ruffling where the leaf connects to the stem, that it is small form, like Borzigiana. And these are two separate plants that came from the same plant, but one has that and one does not. One, the internodal spacing is tight, and one, the other is not. They were grown in the same conditions. They came from the same parent plant. So I don't know. If anybody knows any more about that, please feel free to tell me, because that's, it's hearsay, but that's what I thought I knew. Okay, so now I'm out of breath. That was more work than I was expecting it to be. I don't know, I kind of did expect it. That's why I've been putting it off. But it's done now, and it looks better, looks lovely. I decided not to water that and settle that one in because it's probably gonna be like 800 pounds when it's wet. I'm gonna put it back out in the greenhouse before I water it. This one here, I did water it. The pool's still a little wonky. I imagine it will settle at some point, but I think it looks better. Hopefully this pole doesn't rot and break as fast. I say pole, it's a bamboo stake. Someday maybe I'll build it a moss pole. Someday, but today is not that day. So she'll settle. But anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching, and come back and check me out again soon. Bye.